the robot.
Raggle, he was a
That
great
was
guest.
awesome.
We had a lot of fun.
Folks, thanks for watching. We're going to see you next time, assuming Leo's misses don't kill him.
Yeah.
Today on X-Play, fun with ragdoll physics in Silent Storm. Pac-Man inexplicably grows legs, and we suffer through this stellar acting in Maximum Chase.
What the hell happened?
My thoughts exactly. It's game time. Please welcome your hosts, Academy Award non-nominees Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
It's an honor to be nominated.
Hello and welcome to X-Play.
Today we have a real-time strategy game that is hoping to be the next Age of Empires.
Yes, and we take a trip to Oddworld.
Ooh. And a driving game packed with live-action video because no one learned anything from Night Trap.
And Pac-Man.
Pac-Man, really?
Yeah.
I thought he was dead.
No, you're thinking of Cubert.
Cubert's dead.
Anyway, we kick things off with a review of a very cool turn-based strategy game.
It's set during World War II.
And it uses ragdoll physics.
And the environments are totally interactive and, more importantly, totally destructible.
Yeah, so sit back and enjoy this explosive review of Silent Storm.
1943, World War II. Madness engulfed the planet. The future was uncertain, and I was there. Now I have another mission. Mission in the eye of a silent storm.
Right. Don't mind the nondescript title, folks. Silent Storm is a turn-based World War II strategy game that tactical junkies will love.
I wasn't expecting you.
First off, this isn't just another World War II game. Yeah, you choose between the Allied and Axis sides, create your character, and you use all the usual guns and equipment. But wait, check out what my sniper has. Yeah, that's a laser gun. About halfway through Silent Storm, a sci-fi twist surfaces that introduces laser weapons and even more unorthodox weaponry that we won't spoil here. The other unexpected feature is a full ragdoll physics system and 100% destructible environments. Enemies and objects fall and twist realistically when you shoot or kill them, like so. See, that makes all the planning and strategy worth the effort. It's like Max Payne 2, with thinking. Locked out and don't have a lockpick handy? Attack the door!
Good use of ammo.
I could kill all these guards and then break into the warehouse here, or I can just shoot this barrel and blow half the wall off the building. Subtle, yet effective.
I am inflicting wound on my enemy.
You may want to just turn the character voices off. They tend to skew toward the weird.
I am getting a bad feeling.
Miss, they got me.
Priced, miss?
The lad may have more experience than I, but he ain't ever experienced me.
I don't want to hear about it. On a related note, this is the first game in which I've had my existence questioned by a fictional Scotsman.
Are you real?
Unfortunately, there's no way to turn off or speed up the enemy's turns. The AI takes way too long to decide what to do sometimes. The way health and damage works is a bit odd. When you get hit, you'll lose health, then bleed, and lose more health over time.
I bleed like leaky sink.
It's better just to not get hit at all. That way you can avoid dealing with the creepy doctor back at home base.
Actually, I'd prefer to be called Susan.
Sure. Susan it is.
Please, don't feel the need to be bleeding in order to visit.
Okay.
However, if you are in need of my care, just give me a word, and I will attend to you personally.
I am so out of here. From home base, you can tackle missions all over Europe. Each mission has certain objectives to be met. Usually it's finding information or rescuing a VIP and escorting her out of the war zone.
Apparently, my rescue wasn't a priority.
Yes, my apologies. We ran into a war along the way.
The conquest or liberation of Europe will take you a while. Silent Storm is one of the better strategy games we've played in a long time. It's surprisingly visceral and action-packed for a turn-based game. Plus, it has laser weapons. And an angry Scotsman.
May flowers ignore ye grave.
We give it a 4 out of 5.
Now, Silent Storm proves that not just Japanese imports are badly translated. Now, for every all your base or belong to us, Silent Storm provides us a Christ mess, they got me!
You know, I don't know if you have the doctor's number, but if I really want it, because I'd like her to attend to me, personally.
Now, the last big game to feature 100% destructible environments was Red Faction, which used the Geomod engine.
And that was cool because, conceivably, if you fired rockets into the walls long enough, you could just burrow your way into the next level.
Yes, and while destructible environments are a cool innovation, live action, full motion video in your games is not.
We have repeatedly mocked 1993's Dana Plato Crapfest Night Trap. It was a live action game in which the Different Strokes star was menaced by vampires.
Sounds so ridiculous. And by now we've seen full motion video in everything from Wing Commander to Smugglers Run War Zones. And it still looks cheesy.
Now, perhaps you don't believe us, but you should. This is a review of Maximum Chase for the Xbox.
We present Maximum Chase for the Xbox.
Whew. Dang.
Wait, is that full motion video?
I'll take the ticket. Whatever. Next time I'll be getting your Camaro, man.
Did he say Camaro? In Maximum Chase, you play a young LA cop saving a tawdry little number from bad guys who, as far as I can tell, all have a buddy that can get a great deal on a Cadillac. The first level, and we eventually learn half the game, focuses on driving and nothing else. The object is to find the exit, identified by big yellow arrows. If you slow down, the Cadillac men will shoot you. If you stop, oddly enough, a helicopter starts shooting at you. Strategy, drive as fast and as far as you can.
They're gonna catch us!
Damn, we'll take the arrows.
Exciting? Yeah. I mean, the game starts out with a fast pace. Couple that with the rousing submarine action movie soundtrack, and right out of the gate your blood starts flowing. The question, though, isn't so much if the game is great, as a weighing of opportunities. For example, I don't see any reason why I shouldn't help this troubled girl lacking in moral center. Let's meet our main characters.
I'm Rick. What's your name?
Catherine. Catherine Stanfield.
Hello, Catherine.
What the hell happened?
All I know is I got home and they were there.
Here we go again.
Stubborn little...
And it is at this point that buyer's remorse sets in. The high that is generated at the outset is, as is the case with heroin, short-lived. When you're not driving, you're shooting. You're shooting enemy cars until they explode. Or barrels. Exciting? Waiting for a train at a bus stop is a better prospect. Take the end of the first shooting level. I'm shooting at a bulldozer that handles better than my Camaro. All I can say is, whatever the developer's standard is for terminating programmers, it's far too lenient.
Where are you going?
Great Carson.
The industrial park?
My house is just past the junkyard.
Overall, the game isn't as bad as listening to Phil Collins. After a few levels of play, though, it gets dangerously close. Here is my advice. Consider going to Blockbuster and renting Maximum Chase. Keep the gin handy. And the game should prove worthy of the $3.99 rental price.
An accident! Not at it!
X-Play gives Maximum Chase for the Xbox a 2 out of 5.
Wow. You know, I think there's a community theater production of Cat on a Hot Tin Roof that wants its cast back.
I have seen better acting in low-budget porn films, and believe me, I've seen a lot of low-budget porn films.
Now, if to say something to the thespians in Maximum Chase, and when computer-generated characters turn out to be better actors than you are, it's time to let the dream die.
Yes, go back to waiting tables at Chili's. What, that was too harsh?
No, it's not harsh enough.
Up next, omnipotence means never having to say you're sorry in Empire's Dawn of the Modern World.
How's your credit? In the next 60 seconds, I'm going to show you an easy way to instantly check your own credit report for free. So the next time you need credit and apply for a home loan, car loan, or even a credit card, you won't have to imagine what your credit report looks like. You'll know. To learn how to get your free credit report instantly and online, just log on to freecreditreport.com. It's that simple. At freecreditreport.com, you can instantly see what's in your report, who put it there, who's been looking at it, so you can make sure everything's accurate. Staying on top of your credit can make it easier for you to qualify for the lowest available interest rates, which could save you a lot of money. So don't wait. Join the millions of Americans who've already logged on to freecreditreport.com. Got a minute? Just log on to freecreditreport.com. That's freecreditreport.com.
freecreditreport.com.
Every piece has its purpose. The Element from Honda.
Computer, scanner, printer, need it all. Gotta burn CDs, email goofy pictures, and definitely need a video card for games.
Is that it?
It does it for me. What do you guys need it to do?
Whatever you need, save on your new computer today at Circuit City. Right now, save $400 on this HP notebook computer with DVD player and CD burner. Just $699.99 after mail-in rebates and instant savings. Circuit City, we're with you.
The stage is set. The players are ready. And weeknights at 11, the battle begins. Don't just watch X-Play and Unscrewed. Play along live with Tech TV's Hyperactive. To play, register at techtv.com/hyperactive. Then watch X-Play and Unscrewed weeknights beginning at 11. Log on and play. Answer the questions, chat with other players, win cool prizes, and look for your name on the leaderboard live on TV. Tech TV Hyperactive, coming soon to Tech TV.
Wait, announcer sense tingling. It's Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Stop the tinkling.
Ew, I don't want to know.
Welcome back to X-Play.
Now, last year, Rise of Nations became the historical real-time strategy game to beat.
Everything about it was nearly perfect, and it delighted critics such as us and fans like you alike.
We were delighted. But now a new game is trying to claim this year's strategy crown by taking players through 15 different time periods, from the ancient past to the distant future.
Here's a review of Empires: Dawn of the Modern World.
I just don't think Frednall has what it takes.
Grumpy generals,
That is not true!
conniving kings, drunken swordsmen. All here represented in CPU crushing detail. You paid for the seat when you only needed the edge. Witness as mankind strives through the ages to reach that pinnacle of progressive periods. Yeah, moving right along. Apparently, it takes a lot to be civilized, and Empires: Dawn of the Modern World does little to disappoint with the release of this massive real-time strategy epic. The idea, of course, is to develop your noble lot through time into a major modern menace. Start small. Talk funny.
When have I introduced you to me arse?
Kill, build, kill. Eventually, you'll develop the ability to take out large swaths of the population with your modern marvels. Ah, the glory of progress. Characters in campaign mode will drag you through cutscenes o intrigue. The game pauses often to consider the historical plight of your chosen leader. Some of the accents are truly hilarious, and the French seem to be constantly betraying people.
Most likely it was someone near to the king.
Time for a good old-fashioned barbecue. Have a freedom fry, Frenchie. There's no Bill O'Reilly-style Patriots in play here, folks, but you do get to bomb lots of stuff. Civilizations reveal great detail in terms of the social and military development of a culture. Some societies reveal an enhanced ability for nation building, while others head right for the shock and awe of it all, invading everything in sight, including bears. The in-game camera is extremely fluid and reveals great character detail. In the heat of battle, you pull yourself up ringside, kick back, and watch the carnage. Weapons of mass destruction, we discover, are not really a new concept, as we witness the onslaught of the medieval BWMD, the bovine weapon of mass despair. The ability to embark on instant battles allows you to recreate classical historical matchups, like the ground-pounding Cold War rematch of the Miracle on Ice, the Soviets versus United States. Nukes ahoy! You can also take part in this shuddering matchup as World War I France takes on the Sleepy Stags of Winnipeg. The horror. The horror. This game shines brightest online, as single-player modes really only touch on the game's significant depth. We ride a tank in a general's rank while the blitzkrieg raged and the bodies stank. We give it a 4 out of 5.
I like the Cowapult. Now, this game is intended for experienced RTS players, so if you're looking for your first real-time strategy experience, this game may not be the game for you.
You know, I remember my first real-time strategy experience.
Oh, what, was it totally hot?
No, it was Command & Conquer. Oh. I couldn't get out of the box.
When we come back, I don't know what the hell I'm looking at either.
Hey guys, check this out. Look at these competitive numbers. Speed and reliability. That's what makes a winner.
You're right. You can't argue with great performance.
You guys talking about me? Not you, rookie. Hey, we're talking about Ditech.com.
Refinance your home and cash out equity with Ditech.com. The total under closing cost is only $395.
I can hear you guys now. Lost another one to Ditech.
Log on or call 1-800-DITECH-1.
Introducing the Malibu Max. The only car that offers all of this. Remote start, sliding reclining rear seats, a 200 horsepower V6, and rear DVD. The new Chevrolet's an American revolution.
My PC just doesn't excite me anymore. I need one that knows how to perform.
Oh, you're gonna love this.
Gateway presents the Boost Your Performance with a Hot New PC sale. Call now to get our powerful 310T desktop for just $499.99. With the Intel Pentium 4 processor, 2.6 gigahertz, a 40 gig hard drive, and 17-inch monitor, it's the whole package at a great price. But hurry, this offer ends soon, so call Gateway now to take home your hot new PC.
For years, there's only been one way to go for internet service. The same companies charging the same high prices, even as technology costs go down. Ready for something new? With People PC Online, you get unlimited internet access for only $10.95 a month, with no banner ads on your welcome page. Go to peoplepc.com now to try our service free for 30 days and compare us with your current ISP. People PC Online has more local access numbers than AOL, plus a smart dialer that automatically chooses the fastest, most reliable number, so you always get the best connection. That's why so many of our members recommend us to family and friends. People PC Online gives you a better internet experience at a lower price. To compare us free for 30 days, visit peoplepc.com for a 3-minute download of our easy-to-use software, or call 1-800-PEOPLE-PC. People PC Online, a better way to internet.
To learn more, click on Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb.
Welcome back to X-Play, everybody.
Way back in 1997, way back then, the first Oddworld game came out on the PlayStation.
You know, since then, there have been several Oddworld titles featuring weird heroes, Abe and Munch.
And that leaves two unattractive protagonists make their way to the Game Boy Advance.
And the results are pretty unattractive, too. Here's our review of Oddworld, Munch's Oddysee.
Back at the launch of the Xbox, Munch's Oddysee wowed us with its cooperative gameplay, gorgeous graphics, and overall wackiness. So what happens when you take such an innovative game and squeeze it down to portable size? Hello. Hey, Abe. Well, the results aren't so pretty. In Munch's Oddysee for the Game Boy Advance, you once again control Munch and his buddy Abe in their struggle to overthrow their evil capitalist oppressors. Just like in the original game, Abe has the power to possess his foes and turn them against each other. Munch, being amphibious, can swim to places Abe can't reach. Knowing when to use which character gives this game its challenge. It's a pretty limited challenge, though. Most of the time, it works something like this. Run around as Abe until you come to a locked door. Then change to Munch and swim way over here to flip a switch. Change back to Abe until you get to the next locked door, etc., etc. Some of the more annoying aspects of this cooperative gameplay come through Munch's ability to control machines. Controlling giant robots is fun, but taking over moving platforms, not so fun. For example, if you need to get across this gap, you have to get on the platform as Abe, switch to Munch, switch to control of the platform, move it, switch back to Munch, and finally switch back to Abe. And what's the fun of being able to control machinery if you can't use it to drop your enemies into a big meat grinder? In the downsizing process, Munch's Oddysee has also lost most of the graphical glory that won us over in the original. You'll spend the whole game in either bland forests or blander industrial complexes, and all your enemies are reduced to barely distinguishable blobs. Munch's Oddysee still has a little of the fun and challenge from the original, but so much has been lost. We still have hope for the next Xbox game in the series.
I'll be back, don't you worry.
But this one only deserves a 2 out of 5.
You help me out here?
Now the color palette here is so bad. It's all like brown things on brown backgrounds, or brown on gray, or gray on gray. It's just barf.
Yeah, it's that color too, the barf color. The real interesting thing about this game is that it's made by Microsoft and it's on the GBA. I'm gonna say that again. It's made by Microsoft and it's on Nintendo's handheld.
And you know, if those two can work things out, there is hope for peace in the Middle East.
At least until someone releases a competing handheld.
Coming up.
Pac-Man, Pac-Man!
Yeah, we know who he is.
What's the latest from Gateway? It's our cool new notebook with an Intel Pentium 4 processor for only $899.99. That's right, it might just be time to get into a smart Gateway notebook. This one's got all the power of a desktop and the space-saving portability of a laptop. It has a CD burner DVD combo drive and 256 megabytes of RAM, all for under $900. Call 1-800-555-2081 to save $250 on a great Gateway notebook.
I'm about to blast. Call the cops and lock the door. It's 2 crimes and I'm taking yours. To the store in a pickup, masking well. Guess what? It's a stick up. Give me all your money, honey.
True crime, streets of LA. Rated M for mature.
I can't believe I owe this much money.
How did it get this bad?
2 jobs, and I'm only paying the minimum? I'm just not getting ahead.
Now I'm even scared to answer the phone in our own home.
Disconnect notice? Could things get any worse? Where's the light at the end of my tunnel?
Community Credit Counseling Corporation understands, and we can help you solve your problems. One simple phone call to us can help take the creditors off your back and let you begin the rest of your life. We're an accredited, nonprofit agency. We'll help reduce your repayment time by up to 75% and lower those high interest rates to as little as 0%.
Finally, I'm on the road to re-establishing my credit and my life.
Whether you owe thousands or hundreds of thousands in credit card debt, call the toll-free number on your screen for more information. Call now. Get your life back.
Just watch X-Play and Unscrewed play along live with Tech TV's Hyperactive. To play, register at techtv.com/hyperactive. Then watch X-Play and Unscrewed weeknights beginning at 11. Log on and play. Win cool prizes and look for your name on the leaderboard live on TV. Tech TV Hyperactive, coming soon to Tech TV.
Batteries not included with Adam Tessler and Morgan Webb.
I'm wind up.
Yeah.
Welcome back to X-Play.
Whatever happened to Pac-Man? He was great in the 80s.
Well, I heard he married Farrah Fawcett and then got caught in this hotel room with Frogger and Paperboy. After that, things went way downhill. It was a great game.
He's kidding. We would never slander one of the most beloved yellow dots in gaming history. Ms. Pac-Man, on the other hand, is a slut.
Pac-Man first took arcades by storm in 1980, which means he's like, what, 25 years old?
Which is ancient, right, Methuselah?
Yes, he's ancient.
Okay, well now Namco is releasing a double pack of the brand new Pac-Man Versus and Pac-Man World 2 for a mere $20. That's cheap. Here's our review.
Pac-Man is back. Why do you care? That's an excellent question.
Pac-Man, Pac-Man!
Well, now you can get a 2-disc set of Pac-Man Versus and Pac-Man World 2. Now, we've already seen Pac-Man World 2. It's been out for a while and is a strange mix of Pac-Man and platformer. You can jump, bounce on enemies, and of course, chomp dots. So it skirts the edge of a complete rehash, but all in all, it's a surprisingly good game. It just still freaks me out that Pac-Man has legs. Pac-Man shouldn't have legs. He's supposed to be a ball with a compulsive eating disorder, for God's sake. A ball. Oh well, maybe I'm being a little too much of a fangirl. The real draw of this new duo is Pac-Man Versus, which is really the old arcade classic with a new multiplayer-only twist. And someone in the mix has to have a Game Boy and a link cable. The player with the Game Boy plays Pac-Man just like normal. You'll see the entire board on your Game Boy and you move your round and non-legged friend around. Are you ready for the twist? Okay, the other 3 players control the ghosts, who don't know where Pac-Man is, so they must work together to find him and scare him.
Excellent! Red!
Or do whatever the ghosts do to Pac-Man when they catch him. I'm always unclear on that point. The best part of playing Pac-Man Versus is listening to Mario's excited commentary.
Pac-Man ate a power pellet! Louis champion! Woohoo!
Okay, so Pac-Man Versus is not exactly complex or intense, but it definitely has some party potential.
You guys cornered me. That's not face. Yeah. You're just like a bunch of campers.
And it has the added advantage of replacing our old games of live-action Pac-Man. Now we just chase him around in the game. At least the poor thing can get some rest. And some revenge.
I am so good. I am so good.
Basically, this is just a budget re-release of Pac-Man World 2 with the bonus game thrown in. If you're a Pac-Man fan with a Game Boy and friends who like to party, I can't think of a better way to blow $20. Though I don't see it driving anyone else to the store.
Follow me if you want to get rid of these Pac-people forever!
The Pac-Man Versus and Pac-Man World 2 double pack gets a dot chomping 3 out of 5.
You run into a lot of ghosts in the bathroom.
I run into much scarier things in the bathroom as well.
Yeah, okay, but Pac-Man looks good for his age, don't you think?
Botox.
Okay, well, I think that we all know that he got his legs done, and by done, I do mean that he stole some other guy's legs and he had them grafted on.
You know, it is so sad when the aging video game characters feel that they need to mask their real age. Could we get a little more Vaseline on that camera lens right there?
That'd be a good idea. Okay, anyway, before we leave tonight, we want you to visit our website.
Now, of course, our website is at techtv.com/xplay.
Yes, it is.
We have goodies there.
Yes. First of all, we have reviews. We have reviews for every game that we talked about on the show, and we also have...
And on some other shows that we've done, too.
Yes, all the other shows that we've done, so that you know, before you go buy a game, if it's good or not. If we give it the
If it's
stamp of
bad. And
approval.
then there's the video there too. But more excitingly, trust me, it's more excitingly.
Are we going to talk about
we
this
have
again?
Anime porn download.
Yes, we are.
If you haven't seen it, you need to see it. You'll make more friends if you see it. And if you don't have friends, you'll still enjoy
You can just play the game. Yeah, we have some video of some of these Japanese games.
Girls. They
with
giggle.
the girls. And we also have naked Metal Gear Solid moments.
Naked Metal Gear Solid. We have...
Which have boys in it. Naked boys.
You want the naked girls. Trust me.
And we have much more. Good night.